Hello children, in the previous video I have explained you up till here on page number 110. Now we are going to start from plantation of trees to save the environment. What does it mean? It means if we want to save the environment, we should plant more and more trees. The best way to protect and preserve the environment is to plant more trees. Children, if we want to save the environment, it is better to plant more and more trees. But nowadays, what is happening? The people are cutting down trees at a very rapid rate. So, what will be its effect? The level of oxygen in the air will reduce, and in turn, it will affect the survival of the human beings and animals on this planet Earth. So, we should save the environment. Preserve means to save. We should save the environment by planting more and more trees. Planting more and more trees is known as afforestation. Like children, here above I told you what cutting of trees is called deforestation, and if we are planting more and more trees, that is now known as afforestation. Planting trees is a must if you want to save the environment. This is what I explained you before also, that if we want to save our environment, it is very much important to plant more and more trees. Trees keep in check the air and water pollution. They also help in keeping the atmosphere neat and clean. An average sized tree creates sufficient oxygen in 1 year to provide oxygen to a family of 4. Now children, one tree which is of average size, how much oxygen does it provide in a year? It provides 260 pounds of oxygen in a year, which can help in the survival of 4 members of a family. A tree, I will tell you again, a tree which is of average size, that tree provides 260 pounds of oxygen in 1 year, and that particular amount of oxygen is sufficient for the survival of 4 members in a family. So you can just imagine that why it is so important to plant more and more trees. That one average size tree can only support the life of only 4 members of a family. And just see the population of our country. So how many trees should be planted so that all the human beings and animals can survive peacefully on this earth? Let us read about some of the important tree plantation drives that have taken place in India in the past. Now children, we are going to study about the various movements which have been started. For what purpose? For planting more and more trees to save our environment. The first one is Chipko movement. The Chipko movement practiced the principles of non-violence as preached by Gandhiji. Now this Chipko movement follows what? It follows the principles of non-violence. Means we should not use any kind of weapons or something to give harm to others. But we should follow the principles of what? Non-violence, as these principles have been taught by whom? Gandhiji. Chipko is a Hindi word which means to stick or hug. Chipko, as the word depicts, it means to stick or hug. This was started about 300 years ago by Amrita Devi in a small village in Rajasthan while protesting against king's men to cut the trees. Now, who started this Chipko movement? Children, this Chipko movement was started by Amrita Devi. There was a woman whose name was Amrita Devi. She started this movement. And when was it started? It was started 300 years ago. And where was it started? It was started in a small village in Rajasthan. And why did she start this movement? Because there in that village, once what happened, the king had sent his men to cut down the trees in the forest. But this Amrita Devi protested against it. Protested means to disagree with something publicly. Means she protested openly. She openly was against this. She protested against it, and she was You can see in this picture like this lady. Suppose she is Amrita Devi, and these are the men who have been sent by the king to cut the trees. And this Amrita Devi was hugging the tree. Means she stick herself to the tree so that these men could not cut the trees. So this is called Chipko movement, which was started by Amrita Devi to protect the trees. Soon many men and women joined in this movement. So after this, many people joined this movement which was started by Amrita Devi. Next is modern Chipko movement. The modern Chipko movement began in the early 1970s in the Garhwal Himalayas of Uttarakhand. Now this modern Chipko movement, where was it started? In the Garhwal Himalayas of Uttarakhand. And when was it started? In the year 1970. The landmark event in this movement took place on March 26, 1974. Now the main event which took place, that was on March 26, 1974. A group of women in Raini village in the Chamoli district of Uttarakhand formed a circle hugging the trees of the area. You can see in this picture, children, now, like in this picture, there is a tree, and around that tree the women are standing in a circle by hugging the tree. Why were they doing all this? To protect the trees from cutting. So where this incident happened? This incident happened in Raini village in the Chamoli district of Uttarakhand. This was done to prevent their cutting by the contractors assigned by the State Forest Department. Why were they hugging these trees in this way? So that they could protect these trees from cutting down, which were going to cut by the contractors who were sent by the State Forest Department. The group of women was led by an activist called Chandi Prasad Bhatt. Now, who was the leader of this group? Chandi Prasad Bhatt. Activist means a person who takes action to bring change. Like, who was the head of their group? That was Chandi Prasad Bhatt. Other activists who played an important role in the movement were Sundarlal Bahuguna, Shamsher Singh Bisht and Gauri Devi. And many other activists also joined them to save the trees. Later, various other movements were formed to save the trees, inspired by the Chipko movement. After the Chipko movement, modern Chipko movement came, and after this, so many other movements were started to stop the cutting down of trees. Now let's move on to page number 111. Van Mahotsav. The Van Mahotsav is an annual tree planting movement in India which began in 1950. Now this Van Mahotsav, it was a movement which was started in India in the year 1950. The name Van Mahotsav means the festival of trees. Van Mahotsav, Van means forest, Mahotsav means festival. So this was the festival of trees. It was started by Dr. K.M. Munshi, the then Minister of Agriculture. Who started this festival? It was started by Dr. K.M. Munshi, who was the Minister of Agriculture at that time. In the year 1950, the Minister of Agriculture, who was the Minister of Agriculture? Dr. K.M. Munshi. He started this festival of trees. And in this Van Mahotsav festival, what was done? The trees were planted. A target was being decided that these many trees will be planted in a particular day, in one day. So those many number of trees were planted in one day. So this was the festival which was started by Dr. K.M. Munshi, who was a Minister of Agriculture at that time. Now let's read about the important features of the Van Mahotsav. The main aim of the festival is to create awareness amongst the people about the importance of trees in our environment. Children, what is the main purpose of this Van Mahotsav, of celebrating Van Mahotsav every year? The main aim is to create awareness, to make people aware about the importance of our environment, about the importance of trees for our environment. Like to make people aware, to give knowledge to the people that if trees will not be there, obviously we will also not be able to survive on this planet Earth. During the festival, millions of saplings are planted by different people all over the country. Now this is what I told you, that what is being done when this festival is celebrated on a particular day in a year. On that day, the saplings means a young tree, small young trees are being planted all over the country. All over the country means the target is there, that's 5 lakh or 10 lakh trees will be planted on that particular day. So this was a how this festival is celebrated. It is expected that every Indian shall plant at least one tree during the festival. It is expected what? What is expected from every Indian? That when the day when this Swarn Mahotsav is celebrated, on that day each and every Indian should plant one tree on this particular day. Schools, colleges and other institutions are supplied with free saplings to encourage the planting of trees. Now, in the schools, colleges and other institutions, the saplings are given free of cost, so that they give knowledge to they make the children studying in those schools, colleges and institutions, they make the children also aware about the importance of trees, so that children also start planting the trees and they know why trees are important for us. They should know the purpose of planting those saplings, that one day they will become big trees and provide us oxygen, which is very, very essential for us to survive on this planet Earth. So children, this was all there regarding the explanation of this lesson. Today we have finished with the explanation of this lesson. Next week we will do the book exercises as well as the question answers of this lesson. Till then, goodbye.